So, John, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's Toy Story 5. This is the teaser trailer. I'm laughing because we don't want this. We didn't want Toy
Before
Story
you
4.
done the intro, I'm saying they're ruining my childhood. That was my fucking childhood. Stop making them.
John, 19th of June next year this comes out, and we knew they were doing this. This is not a great surprise to us because we do a news show on this if you've not been on the channel before, folks, and we have covered and we've talked about this in great lengths in terms of what they're doing. Do some spin-offs or do something brand new. Stop regurgitating this stuff. This should have stopped at Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
But I'm intrigued to see what they're going to bring to the fold here, John, because what else can they do? What else can they do?
Stephen, I think it should have ended when Andy stepped out of the shot and passed the toys over to a new generation. That's the way I'd have ended it. And then you could let the audience sit pondering where Woody and Buzz and Slinky Dog or just Slinky and Mr. Potato Head and all the rest of the gang, where they were off and what adventures they were getting up to. Leave it in the mind of the audience. Get out when it's still great. Otherwise, you just keep churning it out and eventually it's fucking shit and you've tarnished the whole franchise. I'm looking at you, Star Wars, as a prime example. You've tarnished it to the point where I now don't want to go back and watch some of my favourite movies ever made because of Rian Johnson, J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy, Lucasfilm. Fucking arseholes. So I'm worried they're going to do this again with Toy Story. But look, you've got to have faith. In the words of George Michael, you've got to have faith. Baby. I've not got much faith. We'll find out. It's a very short teaser, incidentally. I think there must have been a Disney earnings call or something. And Bob, if he's still there, Alan Horner, I think was the other guy. I don't know if he's still there. Obviously having to have some semblance of a slate laid out and a plan in place, getting the trailers, the teasers out there, because they're all dropping today. But look, if we've got any issues with copyright, I don't think we'll have any issues. Disney are usually pretty sound, to be fair. That's one thing can't fault them about. They're usually pretty accommodating when it comes to allowing people to react to content. They've got a brain on their heads. In their heads, not on their heads. That'd be Mars Attacks. But if there's any issues, description, link for Patreon, that's how we circumvent it. Brain in the head, on the head. And with that out of the way, Steve, shall we press play? And a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Play.
Okay, good song.
What song's that?
In Excess. Never tear us apart.
Bonnie, there's a package for you. I was standing.
Hey, the spot. To be fair, that was an old bad edition in Toy Story 4.
Oh, thank you!
Hi there, I'm Lilypad. Let's play.
I suppose there's a story there for a new generation. Yeah.
Yeah, the old toys are fearing the new technology.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. G-bird. Oh, Ernie. There's something you want to tell us, John?
SesameStreet.org. I've not watched Sesame Street since I was about 5. Oh, that is sensational.
Wow.
You talk about new generations. Imagine them going back and watching that. They'd be like, what sort of fucking drugs were they lacing the water with back in those days? Look at the fucking state of that. That's a horror. That's a fucking horror. Steve, look. I still playing the trailer again. I still maintain I don't want this. I don't want them silly in the franchise. They get away with 4, just about. I think it was weaker than the first 3. But they just about get away with it. Also, they're doing the whole iPad thing here and how a new generation of kids sort of interact with the world and whatnot and how that's going to impact on the other toys and whatnot. I can see what they're doing with the story, but I don't know. I
John,
don't know. Visually, it looks great. I'm sure the characters, I'm sure the performances are all there, but...
John, it's been 30 years since the first movie.
Comments turned off.
30 years. 1995, the first movie came out. And here we are, 2025, and we're still churning these films.
All my
John,
fellow millennials are now, the last batch of millennials are hitting 30 now. Get it up, ease.
I think in terms of that third instalment, it had everything that it should have had for an end of this story, the end of the journey, in terms of emotions. You know, I used to love Toy Story 3, and like you with the Star Wars films, when Toy Story 4 came out, you naturally watch it out of curiosity because you like these characters, you like the franchise. I've not went back and watched Toy Story 3 ever since because, you know, it should have ended there, you know, but here we are, you know, and in terms of bringing the cast back again, you've got to admire that because the likes of Tom Hanks doesn't need to do this, doesn't need to do it at all. It's obviously got, you know, quite a affection for the character Woody, and yeah, Tim Allen as well with Buzz and the whole gang. They're all back. I don't know how many.
Directed it as well.
I know Annie Potts came back to do Bo Peep in the last one, didn't she? But I don't think she was in the third one. I can't remember.
I think they went off in their different ways. I think it was a group of toys went one way and a group went the other way. I think they were wanting freedom in Toy Story 4 to sort of disconnect from being the plaything of a kid or whatnot, and I think Woody and the rest decided, no, we want to go off and be with another kid or something. I think that was a general gist. So Bo Peep went off in a different direction, so that's why how they explain her not being there. But I wish they'd all went off and attained their freedom, so we don't get another film. I'm looking at the director. I'm not seeing anything about him being a fucking director, which is concerning. I'm beginning to wonder if he is the director, whether he just wrote it.
I wonder if this is a genuine trailer.
No, it definitely is. It's Pixar, Steve, 9 million subscribers. You know, it says directed by Academy Award winner Andrew Stanton, who worked on WALL-E, Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, so he's an established fucking guy. So they've got the right people behind the scenes involved. Pixar usually make pretty good movies, to be fair. Usually excellent. The lowest they kind of attain is pretty good. It's very rare they make a shite movie. I don't recall them ever making a really poor movie. So I don't imagine it'll be horrendous. I just think it's unnecessary. But Stephen, who am I to say that? Because it's a week old, if I can speak, can get my teeth in my mouth, and it's still number 2 in movies trending. So there's still an interest there for Toy Story, isn't there? I suppose that's all this new generation think they're in the fucking 90s, wearing their baggy trousers and bell-bottom fucking flared trousers, thinking they're like Will Smith from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You're not. You were born in 2004 or 10. You're not. I'm a fucking 90s kid. Fuck off. Stop trying to steal my stuff. Get your own style. Get your own generation. Come up with something, for fuck's sake. Be unique. Anyway, what's your thoughts on Toy Story 5? What's your thoughts on the teaser? And by the way, we never wore that shit in the 90s. Fucking load of shit. You want to see what the 90s was like? Look at fucking Kurt Cobain. That's what everybody was wearing. Jumpers and fleeces and stonewashed jeans. That's what people were fucking wearing. But anyway, rant aside, Toy Story 5, share your thoughts on the teaser trailer down below. Share your thoughts on the film in general. Do you want to see it? Do you not want to see it? Our reaction, anything at all in the comment section. That's the place to put your thoughts. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon to get notifications. And until the next time, what's left to be said is thank you for watching this. And bye-bye.